So let's talk about load abandonment because I literally got threatened with load abandonment. Remember I told y'all they wanted me to go to Brooklyn, New York, right? And I wasn't going. Like, I ain't going. Like, I'm not going out there fucking up my damn license. Like, you can that, baby. If that's what you think about to happen, you're sadly mistaken. So the load comes in. After I finish my first load, the Walmart, I hit them up and say, hey, I'm done. Send me a new load. I had specifically already talked to my DM about, not sending me to New York City, Chicago, Philadelphia, places like that, because they're really small. And I feel like you need a little bit more experience before you go out there by yourself. So I thought we had that, down pat. But needless to say, my second route, that's the first place he sent me to, Brooklyn, New York. So I had to hit him up like, no, I'm not going to Brooklyn, New York. Like, but he was already gone, so I had to talk to dispatch. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to Brooklyn, New York. I feel like I don't have the skill set to go to Brooklyn, New York. And if I go out there and hit some shit, you guys just gonna throw me to the wolves. You're gonna put it on my DAC record, and I'm not gonna be able to get a job anywhere else. And I worked too fucking hard to get my CDL for me to lose it and behind some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, so what are you trying to do? Like load abandonment? And I'm like, dude, didn't I just tell you I'm a new driver? I have no idea what load abandonment even is. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is when I had to look on Google and find out like what load abandonment is. And guys, if you drive trucks, one of the worst things you could do outside is hitting some shit is abandoning a load or abandoning a truck on the side of the road. You might as well cancel fucking Christmas when it comes to getting another job, because it's like you ran off on a goddamn plug twice. You get what I'm saying? It's like the trucking industry is like the mob. Like, seriously, once one major company ain't fucking with you, they're gonna put that shit on your record and nobody's fucking with you, because they're gonna say, okay, you ran off on a plug over here, you dropped this load off somewhere and didn't make it back safely to the terminal, you just quit on this. Okay, guess what? The next company's gonna think like, well, if you did that to them, what are you gonna do to me? So no, we're not gonna hire you. So you might as well, you're signing your fate saying that you're not gonna drive trucks anymore. So, but I explained to him like, dude, I'm a brand new trucker. I don't even know what load abandonment is. I'm just telling you for my safety. And I don't want to fuck up y'all property. I don't want to damage y'all trucks. I'm not going to, Brooklyn, New York. So this is why I said I was having a meltdown that night, because it was just like, first of all, the truck was raggedy. It was like backing up all rough. It was sliding back when I'm taking my foot off the brake to go and drive. So that was already having me in such a place. It was my first day by myself. I was just like, my emotions were at a disarray. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just too much for me. So what did I do? I stopped. I got me something to eat. I called my BFF, and she kind of like helped talk me off the ledge a little bit and just like explained to me like, this is your first time out there. This is your first day by yourself. It's going to be some hiccups. You're going to get annoyed. It's probably not going to be the last time you become annoyed. So just get used to this. This is what you chose. This is what you want to do. So the bullshit comes along with it. So anybody who's thinking of like just getting their trucking license and it's just going to be cakes and pies and Oreos and ice cream and money, like, listen, get that shit out of your head. You get what I'm saying? Get that shit out of your head, because trucking is so much more than just driving to drop your load off. DVRs, uploading your load to TransFlow, getting in the habit of making sure you drop that landing gear, pulling out that damn fifth wheel lock, and like, it's so many ways that you can fuck yourself up on the road. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's very imperative that, like, as you're coming into trucking, like, you're not just thinking about it as just like a money grab thing. Like, because at the beginning, it's probably not going to be very much money. I mean, you'll make money. I'm not saying like you're going to come out here and you don't get no money. That's a lie. I would be lying to you if I said that. But if you're thinking like you're going to come out the gate, $2,000, $2,500, $1,500 the first week out of training, you can fucking cancel the Christmas. Like stop it. And anybody who tells you that they are, trust me, baby, they are fucking lying to you. You understand me? Now, you might get like $600, $700, $800 your first. This is during training, but when you come out, of course, you'll make more depending on your mileage. But just first coming out, they got to see that they can trust you. They can depend on you. They can trust you not to fuck up their equipment. So of course they're gonna like throw challenges your way, and sometimes your brain might overthink a little bit. But Brooklyn was what really put me into like a down spiral. Like when I got in that fucking, and then I didn't have no mattress. When I got in that goddamn bed on that fucking metal, let me say that, I was like, oh my God, I was really like thinking to myself, like, am I making the right decision? Like, do I need to go back and rethink some things or what? And I'm just like, no, because this is what you want to do. Nothing that you want to do is not going to come with hiccups. So it's like, keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I just reminded myself. And after talking to my friend, like, I really bounced back. Got up the next day. My DM had took the Brooklyn shit out of my load. I told him about my truck being fucked up. He sent me to Plainsfield, Connecticut to get me a new truck. And it was smooth sailing from there. I have to tell you about my day today though, because today was like another rough one. But nevertheless, you know, I made it through. But this is why I said that I was having issues with the whole thing from the beginning, like my first day. But anything worth having is gonna be, you're gonna work hard for it. Like most people just get so infatuated with the end process, with the shining and the money and, you know, your cars, your cribs and shit like that. They forget the process of what it takes to get these fucking things. You know, like look at my hair. Look at my hair. Look at my fucking hair. My hair hasn't been done in 2.5 weeks. Like, what the fuck? Look at my braids. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, my nails, I need a fucking fill-in right now. I need a fucking fill-in. If I was home in Charlotte, I would have my hair rebraided. I have a fill-in. Be somewhere at K's Jewelry, looking at some more fucking jewelry to buy. Like, so trust and believe. Being on the road comes with sacrifices.